Here's the title line. Here's the title line. Biden admin recommends weeding out federal marijuana restrictions. Ah, federal marijuana restrictions, huh? All right. All right. Now we're talking. Now we're getting to it. Now we're getting to the point. That way the states can actually do exactly what the federal law is actually allowing them to be. This is a top official in the Department of Health and Human Services recommended Tuesday that federal government ease its restrictions on marijuana. Dr. Rachel Levine, the Assistant Secretary of Health at HHS, wrote a letter for the Drug Enforcement Agency recommending that the government reclassify marijuana from Schedule 1 drug to a Schedule 3 drug under the Controlled Substance Act to be considered safe as drugs like testosterone and ketamine. According to Political, Schedule 1 drugs include substances like heroin are considered extremely dangerous and addictive, while Schedule 3 drugs are considered only mildly addictive and can be acquired. There's no addictive properties in marijuana. Sorry. Anybody that's actually been on marijuana or has used marijuana would know it's not addictive. It's that you can, the only thing that is somewhat addictive is the actual pain relief or whatever it is that you're actually using it for to actually relieve. Believe me, there's a big difference between addictive and using it for particular needs. Cannabis should never be scheduled alongside heroin and placed in the center of the nation's drug war, said Edward Conklin, executive director of U.S. Cannabis Council, according to Bloomberg. Thankfully, the era is coming to close and being replaced by modern and scientific approach to regulating this plant. And that's exactly what it is. It's a plant that was grown from this earth. You can actually read a Bible that says all plants and all seed-bearing plants and herbs shall be consumed, and that's exactly what it is. The AHS provided recommendations for marijuana scheduling after receiving a directive request review of drug from the President Joe Biden, according to the DEA statement. Daily Caller News Foundation, the department conducted a scientific and medical review of the drug before it submitted its findings in a letter to the DEA. While rescheduling marijuana could decrease the penalties associated with illegal possession, a measure that would not decriminalize the drug at the federal level, Politico reported. The District of Columbia and 23 states allow for recreational use of marijuana, and 38 states, as well as DC, have legalized marijuana for medical use. The only way to fully resolve the myriad of issues stemmed from the federal conflict with state laws to remove cannabis from Controlled Substances Act and regulate the product in a manner similar to alcohol, which, right, sellable in a store, and you must be of a certain age to actually be able to purchase and consume. The HHS did not immediately respond to the DCNF's request for comment. As far as consumption and use, I would agree with it. 21 and actually being something that you can actually consume and or purchase after that age and not before. Not before. Children should not be using. I believe that it does actually throw some kind of cognitive issue at children at the younger ages that they actually use, and you can actually have some brain malfunction to come along with it. So that being said, always think about what you're actually using, what you're consuming. You ever suck for marijuana? No, I can't say that I have. Who has? What the fuck? For marijuana? For anything? How disgusting and disturbing is that? Why would go ahead? Man. What are you thinking, brother? What the hell? Really? What the fuck? That should never be a recommendation of anybody to actually do that particular action to actually get what you want in any way, shape, or form. Don't do it. I don't watch enough movies. I don't really pay attention to movies, so from Half Baked. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Chappelle and Bob Saget.